This is Alan Snell with LVSportsBiz.com. I'm here with Tommy White, a stadium board member who has heard and seen the Raiders' proposal for the parking plan. I know everyone is a little concerned, but I think Tommy has a different take on this. Why don't you offer your view on it, Tommy?
After looking at their plan and after looking at some of the other stadiums throughout the United States, some of the major stadiums now, I mean, does everybody really want to park 16,000 cars within a 1.5 mile radius to leave at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday? I mean, I think it's absurd. We have Uber, we have Lyft, we have mass transit. We're going to have parking for tailgating, definitely. We're going to have parking for fans, definitely. But the majority of the people that I have spoke to, both fans and not fans, they are not going to be driving to the stadium. They're looking for more of an experience that when the game's over at 4:30 in the afternoon, they're going to head out to the Strip. They're going to go out for dinner. I really haven't met a lot of people, except for the people that were opposed to the stadium to begin with, that have a problem with the parking. Think about where this is going to go. Okay, we're going to wind up building a stadium. We're in the process of doing it now. If you're a fan now, more power to you. We'll see you at the games. If you're not a fan, talk about parking with something else. I mean, let's talk about the Golden Knights, okay? I go to parking games at the Golden Knights. It takes me an hour and a half to get out of a Golden Knights game when I park in a garage, right? So do you want to spend an hour, 2 hours getting out of a parking lot? I don't think so. I think we should stick with Uber, park as further away from the stadium as you possibly can, and enjoy that Sunday with your family or your friends and enjoy a good Raiders football game.
You know, when I spoke with Steve Seselak, he raised a couple interesting points. Number one, the 4 different satellite parking lots are actually split 2 and 2 between 2 different routes. It seems like people will be coming from 2 different directions from the 4 lots. So he thought the disbursement of the parking was a good idea. What was your take on that?
Well, I think that's a great idea the way they have it. I think probably the parking lot that's going to be mostly used is going to be the one by the Orleans Hotel. Orleans is going to be packed every Sunday game. I mean, they're going to be packed for every event that is going to be held at that stadium. So, I think that's probably one of the best spots for the parking. Although there's going to be lots of parking that's close by and around the stadium. And one of the other concerns that I keep seeing is the cost of parking. Okay. If you haven't been to an NFL game yet, or if you haven't been to a big Major League Baseball game yet where they don't have parking, I suggest you try to go on before you make your comments on what the cost is going to be for parking.
Also, given the tourist-based economy we have here, a lot of fans will be actually tourists and visitors. What percentage of the fans do you think will be tourists at a typical Raiders game? And they'll probably be coming walking or taking some kind of Uber from the Strip.
Well, I mean, if you compare that to a hockey game, right? We got 18,000 get held into T-Mobile Arena, and we're having 4,000 to 6,000 fans, right? So you got to figure we have a stadium. Yeah, we have a stadium of 65,000 seats. Maybe think there's going to be about maybe 25,000 fans, supporting the other team. Those fans, they're coming for, again, the experience of going to an NFL game. They're not coming here worried about where they're going to park their car. They're coming here to experience an NFL game in Las Vegas at the Raiders Stadium, which is going to be state of the art. And like I said, most of the people I talk to, both fans, not fans, they're not planning on driving to the stadium anyway. So let's not make this bigger than what it is. It's parking, okay? It's probably cheaper to get to the stadium with Uber, Lyft, or mass transit than it would be to drive and sit in traffic on a Sunday afternoon.
Tommy, thanks for your time, and I'm sure I'll see you at the next stadium board meeting in September.
Thanks, Alan.